Welcome back to another episode of the Crypto Serpent. If you do enjoy the videos, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button. The XRP lawsuit. Now, defense lawyer James K. Phelan shares important incoming dates on the updated schedule. And yes, the schedule has been updated, as we know, and things happen and delays occur and this and that. But at very, very interesting times. Very, very interesting times indeed. It's getting exciting for us XRP holders anyway. For SEC, not so much. Not so much. Now, there are some important dates which are coming up, and so let's talk about them. So, Ripple defendants' motion to compel the SEC to answer certain requests for admission. So, the SEC's opposition to Ripple's motion to compel is due no later than June 2, and the Ripple defendants' reply is scheduled for June 13. And the motion for the attorney's fee based on Supplement Met's report, both parties are expected to file a joint answer, well, any minute now, if they're not already by the time this video goes live. So, few things coming up. Motion to exclude expert testimony are expected to come in by July 12th, and opposition to this motion is deemed for August 9, and any replies to the opposition are to be filed by August 30. The key date for motions for summary judgment still remains September 13, while opposition is set of motion to be filed by October 18. And replies to these sets of motions are expected to come in by November 15, by which time all briefings will be completed by Judge Torres and final decision will be awaited. That's exciting. That is really exciting. The defense lawyer, however, stated that various issues may be decided at various times, which makes the date quite tentative. However, James K. Phelan predicts that Judge Torres' decision on expert motion and summary judgment might come on or before March 31st, 2023. Now, if you're an XRP holder and you're looking at these dates going, ooh, March 2023, really, Serpent? Let me tell you something. We got ISO 20022 starting in November. This thing is going to be wrapped up way before November. There's no way that's going to go live and this case will still be on. Not to mention how wrong and how bad SEC's case is. And once Ripple gets a hold of those emails and that testimony, you bet this thing's going to wrap up pretty quick. So, yeah, these are some of the dates, but a settlement can occur at any time. So just be mindful and be cautious of that. But let me know what you think in the comments about those dates. Now, very interesting. More XRP transactions are happening daily than BTC or ETH. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, I ask you, please, to look at the facts and not the price. This sign, this is the early days. This is the beginning of XRP season. This is the beginning of a new king in town. Like I said, look at the price and only at the price at your own consequences. Because the foundation that has been laid years in the making will come to fruition. It's already starting to come to fruition. This is a huge wake-up call. I cannot begin to express how important this message is right here. This is a wake-up call. Whether you want to admit it, whether you don't want to admit it, this is a wake-up call. This is huge. It's really, 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 really important. And acknowledge it. That's the key. Now, when interviewed, Brad Garlinghouse mentioned, what would drive more people into the market, right? And what is going to drive the next phase is regulatory clarity. Once we get regulatory clarity, this market is going to explode. But we need that clarity. It's really, really important. without that clarity, the market will continue, well, let's just say, to be small. At the moment, right? I mean, the 1.2 trillion that we're sitting at the moment, or even when it was at 2 trillion, right? It's nothing compared to what it can be, what it will be in the future. So regulatory clarity. And make sure that your portfolio has only things in it that will have utility. I can't stress it enough. Now, after the Terra Luna fallout, Bitcoin dominance climbs higher while Ethereum's valuation shrinks. Look, at the moment, yes, we do have a situation where, Ethereum is currently going down. Bitcoin at the moment seems to be deemed, the stable one. Why would you go into old coins, when Bitcoin is the stable one? Yeah, well, for now. Let's just say for now. Like I said, I don't see value in holding Bitcoin. Again, it's just my personal opinion, right? And everybody can have their own opinion. But my opinion is that I do not see value in holding Bitcoin. But again, that's just one person's opinion. Now, Ripple co-founder Jen McCaleb sold over 450 million XRP so far this year. That is a lot of XRP. And hopefully, within the next 40 days, it could be down to 0. Now that is really, really exciting. Now, the parties have agreed upon a fee award in connection with the Met supplement report and deposition, and the SEC is working with the Ripple defendants to make this required payment. The amount of the award has not been disclosed just yet. As information comes through, I'll be bringing it to you about what is going on, what is happening. But let's just say that it's going to get ugly. It's going to get real ugly. Real ugly. Between both parties, right? But we knew this was going to happen. Now, there's been a lot of talk about banks launching their own tokens. Why do we need XRP? If the banks can launch their own token, they can launch their own CBDC. And Brad Garlinghouse, in an interview, explained this perfectly. One bank to another, they're not going to accept each other's coin because of KYC reasons and risk factors. So while the geniuses that are in my comments, that are in every XRP, influencer, or however you want to call us, right? YouTubers, whatever, right? You guys are in the comments going, each bank is going to make their own coin. XRP will be useless. CBCs can be made without using XRP technology, blah, blah, blah. Now, you and I can make a coin. Anybody can make a coin. But the point here is transferring money fast, instantly, within 3 seconds, across the world. If each bank has their own coin and there's still KYCs that need to occur between them, and each bank needs to accept each other's coin and all that, then this is exactly like fiat currency. It defeats the purpose of this whole on-demand liquidity thing. So in order to have on-demand liquidity, you need to have one coin to rule them all, to really offer on-demand liquidity. So please, don't embarrass yourselves when you come on this channel or on TikTok or wherever and you make comments like that. Because do you think that Ripple, I'm thinking to myself, do you guys not think that Ripple would have thought of that before you? And would have considered the risk factors or something like that happening? Do you think that they wouldn't have thought of that? Or you're the only person who would have thought of that? It's already been squashed. On-demand liquidity hub of Ripple will power the banks. Will power pretty much everything, right? So, and again, it's not financial advisor, I'm not a financial advisor, but please do your homework before you make comments. You look ridiculous. And so I'm just telling you how it is, right? Now, I told you that we were going to go into the 30s, and I believe that we're going to continue going to the 30s. Now, I don't think we're going to quite get to that 67 cents mark, but I do believe we're going to find ourselves in a very low 30. Again, just my thoughts, my opinions about where we see this going, right? There's a couple scenarios here. as far as from a daily perspective of where we could be going. And so just be mindful that there is definitely more low to come. Like, I believe that we're still going to continue to drop. Again, that's how I'm interpreting the charts. But we're not too far away. I think a low 30. There have been talks about, like, 20s, and I can see why. Like, you see where that arrow is, that would be in the 20 cents range. But I think it'll be before that. I think it'll be like a 30 cents flat, and then we're going to launch off, and I cannot wait, and I'm going to be with you every step of the way. And if you learned something new today, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. As always, thank you, and look forward to seeing you on the next one.